Hey guys!
Hey.
Probably hearing the beep of our engine cycling situation happening up front. I really have to go to the bathroom, but we are going to head out for the day. We're gonna go to the Boulder Farmers Market, do some other cool-ish. What else are we doing?
I don't know, but you guys are coming along. So, Farmers Market, then we're gonna go move the bus by Avery Brewery and go to Celestial Seasons and grab our tea and good days, good times.
And
go
to the bathroom maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Chad's gonna munch out. The bus is warming up. I can't wait any longer. So this is our change fund, but also if you need to go to the bathroom at a gas station, bathroom fund. I need to use it. Okay, got my change. Heading up to the gas station, which is about a half a mile. Just so you can see the spot that we're parked at. We're parked outside of an apartment building because that always seems to work the best, and by kind of like an auto place. And then this is all street parking. Pretty good spot. We've been here for 2 nights, not 2 weeks. Ha, don't do that. 2 nights, and it's time to leave.
Don't think we're gonna get any riding footage. You guys have seen us ride bikes. Oh no. But I do want to show you one thing that shows you kind of a big difference between Zaynah and I. This is her bike, and she has these like professional Cannondale shoes that clip into her pedals. This is my bike. I built it myself, and these are my bike shoes. If you'll notice, they're the same shoes that I use for all for major construction.
Life. They're actually Bus Life slippers.
They're called Bus Life. Not slippers, babe. Bus Life flops.
When they're furry, they're slippers.
Bus flops.
Good depiction of Boulder for you. So many bikes. And there's some event going on over there. We're not sure. We're going to take a peek. And then here's the farmer's market. I'm excited to check it out. We've been wanting to come to the farmer's market for the past like 2 weeks, and on Wednesday nights or Saturday mornings we're always doing something else and forget about it. So we're excited to be here. It's a little late in the afternoon, but that's okay. We'll see what's here.
Yeah, $6 for
I'm confused. $6 for a bunch of asparagus?
Do you wanna say that to the people? Do you wanna go over here?
Yeah.
Talk in the park.
As I said, this is the first time I've been to this farmer's market, and Chad mentioned this before we left because he's walked through a couple times before, but it's all organic, pretty much, and it's all super expensive. So we go to Sprouts and they have organic options and also really good local produce that is just conventional, but it's locally grown. And it's literally half the price. Sometimes, that was loud, sometimes even more than half the price. This is why people don't want to eat healthy or think like, I can't eat a salad or eat some delicious vegetables for dinner or lunch because I'll go broke trying to afford all this fresh produce. And it's not true, like it doesn't have to be that way. We eat really healthy food on a really, really small budget, and we just make our healthy produce stretch throughout each day. But this is kind of ridiculous. Like we're probably not gonna buy anything here because we could just go to Sprouts or even King Soopers and get really nice produce for way cheaper. I can't afford this. Oh, it's just crazy.
It was asparagus for $6.
Asparagus for $6, like tiny bags of romaine for $5. Like one portion salad for $5, where I could buy $2.99, three romaine hearts, organic.
So, we're a bit disappointed.
You're dizzy from the craziness.
That was insane. We had to leave. Alright, so here's what we decided. We were like, there's no way we're gonna buy produce.
Wait, hold up. First of all, this is why we figured let's go tubing.
There's some kid going down this river. We almost died.
Alright, homie, you're gonna wanna watch your feet, watch your butt. Like, you just be careful, my friend.
This is the one that has
all has smiles now. Do you see this, homie? He's sitting crisscross applesauce in his tube. Okay. Alrighty, back to the bus.
We just got back from grocery shopping and it started hailing. Kind of a lot, like crazy right now. You gotta close this better. You got a leak. Alright, so I gotta open it. wasn't sealed all the way. Oh my god, there's just water.
Oh, hey.
This is the worst downpour I've seen in years, honestly. This is crazy. The roof just started leaking. Yeah, film some of this. It's nuts. Yeah. Oh no. We have a bit of a leak over here. At this point, I'd say this is flash flood level. We haven't gotten any warnings yet, but I mean, it's only been raining for about 10 minutes, yeah. I just tried to get it on film. It's raining for about 10 minutes now. And there's a river running down the street here in this parking lot. I'd say that's a flash flood. After all that, the rain stopped, the sun came out.
And now there's a gorgeous butterfly rainbow.
Okay, we made it to Avery. In fact, it's the next morning, and we kind of ran out of solar because it got really stormy, and then it's been really overcast. So Zaynah's up on the roof. Hey, babe. Great job.
Thanks, baby. Lysol to the rescue.
Lysol. So it seems like every day there's always something to be learned in bus life.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like you either take it as something bad that happened to you, or you take it as a lesson that you learn. You know, like last night I had to get up because we didn't have enough solar because it's been raining and
days.
Yeah, and the power inverter started beeping at me at like 3 a.m. So I had to get up and run out back and turn the power inverter off, which is such a process when it's raining. And that's, you know, I could look at that as a terrible thing, or I could look at it as, well, I should just turn off the power inverter before I go to bed if we're low on solar energy. And
yeah, I mean, it's been kind of interesting because the past couple days we've been super frustrated with how little solar we've been getting. We've been tossed around the idea of possibly getting a generator, possibly getting more solar panels, possibly getting another battery, just throwing all these ideas around. And there are many pros and cons of each because of our future plans. But we're trying to like get a video uploaded right now, and a bus life documentary. If you guys haven't seen it, we'll put a card in right now. But we're trying to get it uploaded, and we've been trying to for 24 hours, and like, it's just something we're having to work around because
such a pain.
We can't with this solar. We can't charge our computers.
So annoying. But that aside, even scarier, I mean, was like the flash flood. Honestly, like being on wheels, being able to move your house and get away from something like that is a serious luxury.
Huge advantage.
Because if you lived in a house, you will flood. And if you're on a bus, you can get away from fire, you can get away from floods, you can get away from all that stuff.
Yeah,
even just having a tiny house.
In that last clip, we were at King Soopers getting some groceries, and we kind of saw that it was starting to get rainy, but we had no idea the extent of it, and then we looked online to see that there were indeed flash flood warnings, which is like a huge problem in Boulder all the time. So we were able to like see it coming, obviously. Yeah, we kind of got stuck in some of it, but we were able to just like go to better ground where it wasn't as rainy, where there was no flash flood warnings. And we think about, you know, people in Houston or in New Orleans, all these people who have dealt, I mean, there are many more examples than that. Puerto Rico, yeah, exactly. Even places,
what tragedy.
Yeah, way outside the U.S. That deal with this. And it's such a huge advantage when you're dealing with natural disasters to be able to just turn on your engine and hit the road.
Way. Especially
There's
fires.
A fire, yeah, and in California too, like wherever it is, just turn on your vehicle and go. All of your home, all of your possessions are now relocated, and you can kind of watch that disaster happen from afar rather than be stuck in the midst of it. So, and another cool thing we were thinking, I'll just keep talking since you're eating a nan, is, you know, for the people who have dealt with floods or whatever recently, they might not be wanting to reinvest in another house because of how much they potentially lost in that flood or in that fire or whatever the case may be.
Insurance for some reason.
Or they got like $30,000 back on insurance, which is not enough to put really down on a house if they can't, you know, if they lost their job and whatever. But you can turn that into a conversion, van or bus conversion, and mitigate the problem altogether.
Yep.
So we think it's a really cool option for that. And
even though that, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm munching on my banana.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of steamrolling because since you're munching. But
I was just going to say, you know, we know it's possible to have families of 5 on a full-size school bus. There's so many YouTube channels out there now with like full families that live on buses, which is like super inspiring.
And if you haven't seen that, we'll link a cool video below of a family of 8 that lives in a long school bus.
It's very possible. It's very doable. Anyone can do it. People always get held back by their limitations, what they think they can't do or deal with.
Or their friends and family, tell them they can and cannot do, I've talked to a lot of people. A lot of you guys have commented me or sent me messages talking about how, like, you love bus life, you love van life, but when you go to talk to your friends and family about it, they're very discouraging and just don't think it's very realistic. And that's why you keep coming back to our videos, because we're a living example that this is totally doable, and we love it so much despite all of the challenges, despite the challenges of solar or of natural things happening. Like, we're so grateful to be living in this bus, and we wouldn't want it any other way. I would never trade what we have in this home for what I had living in like a 2,000 square foot apartment.
Definitely not.
Just wouldn't.
Definitely not. One more thing. If you guys have made it this far, thank you. And we were doing our live stream the other day, and Michael, one of our subscribers, said that he went back and watched Zaynah's very first video.
Michael Peel,
before we were even really livingZEAL. And if you guys have been watching us for any length of time and haven't seen that video, go watch it, because honestly, I just rewatched it, and it's like really, from then to now, it hasn't even been a full year yet. And
I think it has.
Has it been exactly?
I think I posted it, like in April or May.
Oh, okay.
So It's been like just over a year.
Just over a year. And to see the transition is really, it's just the most inspiring video ever. And I love it. It's fantastic.
It is.
But it's completely different than anything we do now. So.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny to think about what livingZEAL would have been had you and I not met, like starting from that video and everything it has become with us becoming like superheroes together.
You would have been great. But
we're superheroes together.
We are superheroes
I'm just a
together.
person.
Individually, we like to say that we're fantastic individually, but together we can just conquer the world.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys have had any experiences with natural disasters or anything like that in your bus and you've been able to also leave, I really want to hear those stories, and I think we can create a cool discussion in the comments down below. So let us know, or if you've dealt with a natural disaster just in a regular home, and maybe thinking back of you wish you would have been able to just drive your home away. Comment below. Share this video if you liked it. Subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you get notified for all of our new videos.
Don't forget, check out West Coast Wandering if you haven't seen it. I spent a lot of time putting all those clips together and making that whole movie. We poured our heart and soul into it. So
it's going to come up on the notes right after this, so you can click it right there if you haven't seen it yet. And I think that'll do it. Also, if you haven't been to livingZEAL.com, make sure to check that out. We have a couple ebooks and some merchandise if you want to help support us, and we really appreciate it and love you guys.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
See you next time.
See you next time.
See you next time, guys. Do you want to get a pano of Tabby? Just because you probably should. I'll go with it.
Oops.
Cute or ugly?
Something weird happening up there.
Something flirty happening up here.
Oh no.